Have you ever been called too nice? Have you ever felt like your kindness was being mistaken for weakness? If so, then you need to hear the story of Ethan Hayes. Ethan was a 21-year-old college student, the kind of quiet, dependable guy everyone loved having around. If you missed a class, Ethan would send you his notes. If you were panicking over an assignment, he'd stay up all night explaining it. If you forgot your wallet, Ethan would cover your lunch, even when his own pockets were nearly empty. People always said, "Ethan's so nice." But what they didn't see was that being nice was slowly draining the life out of him. The breaking point came on a Thursday morning. Ethan got to class early, his heart pounding with pride. Today was the group presentation, and he had prepared everything by himself. The slides, the research, the script, it was all his work. But just as the class started, a group member leaned in and whispered, "Bro, let us present." "You just clicked the slides." Ethan was stunned. "But I did everything." "Yeah, but you're too quiet," another one chimed in. "Just let us handle it." His chest tightened. He wanted to scream, to protest, but his old habit of silence wrapped around him like a heavy blanket, so he just nodded. He sat there and watched his teammates present his work. He watched them accept praise for his research. He watched them receive credit for his effort. And not a single word of acknowledgement was given to him. Later at lunch, he overheard one of them laughing. "Ethan is so easy to control. Just ask him anything, he'll say yes." The whole table erupted in laughter, but Ethan didn't laugh. In that moment, something inside him cracked. That evening, he sat on the edge of his bed, staring into space. His voice trembled as he whispered to himself, "Why do I let everyone use me?" He thought of all the nights he'd spent helping others while they slept soundly. All the money he'd lent but never got back, all the credit he'd earned but never received. Then, a memory surfaced. His father, sitting beside him years ago saying, "Son, being kind is good, but being a doormat is not." For the very first time, Ethan truly understood the difference. Boundaries weren't rude. Boundaries were a form of self-respect. The next morning, his phone buzzed. A text from a classmate. "Bro, can you finish my part of the assignment?" "I'm busy." Ethan stared at the screen for a long time. Then he typed something he had never typed before. "No, I can't. Do your own work. No apology, no excuses. Just the simple truth." His hands were shaking when he hit send, but in his chest, something powerful and new began to stir. Later in class, another group member said, "Ethan, we need new slides for the next presentation." This time, Ethan met his eyes and calmly replied, "I'll do my part." "Not everyone's part." The guy frowned, confused. "Dude, why are you acting so different?" Ethan held his gaze, steady and unblinking. "Because I respect myself now." A week later, their professor announced the next round of presentations. Before anyone could hijack the moment, Ethan stood up. "I'll present my section." His voice didn't shake this time. It was clear, prepared, and strong. He delivered his part with confidence, answered questions effortlessly, and showed the true depth of his research. The professor nodded, impressed. "Excellent work, Ethan." And for the first time, Ethan felt seen. His classmates started looking at him differently, not as someone to be pushed around, but as someone worth respecting. Even the guy who once joked about him approached him later. "Hey man, I'm sorry." "I didn't realize." Ethan just gave a polite smile. "It's okay." But it won't happen again. Ethan didn't become mean or selfish. He simply stopped betraying himself to keep others comfortable. He stopped saying yes when his heart screamed no. He stopped doing unpaid work for people who didn't appreciate him. He stopped letting others steal his credit and his voice. And as he changed the way he treated himself, the world changed the way it treated him. Self-respect isn't built from shouting or fighting. It is built in the quiet moments when you choose to stop letting people walk all over your silence. The day you finally say enough is the day you truly start becoming the person you were always meant to be. Thanks for watching.